This is
FM.
With all the news from Ghana.
Abo nonsia Ghana desimame mamunyina to a higher peace 104.3 FM so enie Ghana this week. And somewhere see when I watching na ni abo no today Ghana this week. And na die bin so eka ho. And am peace FM so a esanam okay 101.7 neat 100.9. Afe hello 101.5 FM Wadum Kumasi. Ghana mantem ayedunsia 16 regions bebia kase boyi etegwa kase fidie be seduese anim na etire kwam no nso a be seduasa peacefmonline.com ghanatoday.com nso abode yade na ase ema this way chocolate drink aya Ghana cocoa papen ya dande muni akade kakra bi dia fra. But is that you only need water, and it's just a matter of styling. O style there na wanum. To me ko ba ko aka ho na enche me de wono so de ebeba. Na yanse ena de no de dimu akotine biye. We were first indigenous Australian High Commissioner ya wo ba Ghana. Wawura Gregory Andrews, His Excellency. Wawia netuma ya wo side nani akyere ne kromunti wakokra mampani. Minister for Environment, Science and Technology Innovation, Honorable Dr. Kweku Efriye, ena inaugurate 21-member governing board Emma Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, and also our hubby. Professor Emmanuel Ohine Afuakwa, Vice Chancellor, Emma Ghana Communication Technology University College, Nehua Samonso Ewaha, Afe Best Point Savings and Loans, a night of 9 lessons and carols, and also Wasam Ewahanum say Ebi. Na yade anadiano atuntanya. Na watimu dia esi ye. Na watimu dia esi ye. European Investment Bank ama Ghana 82.5 million euros yade ko etia COVID-19. Afe mampeni katra brofo ne se oma COVID-19 do ni nya available na yenya bi emo adehye wa ha. Vice President Dr. Alhaji Mohammed Bawumia katre security services say womunyi wo ho na womun fight abonofosam. Edward Ghana and womun so bo abanya baso say TVET no wo yire no ho a ebetumi aboa yempa nsem bebre eka ho ya na woti esiye amansan chiame kwabena mafo afa nsem nini. Our first indigenous Australian High Commissioner, ya no Ghana ha, His Excellency Gregory Andrews. Oba aprobo kakra wa Ghana hanum say ya. Wate abosome bako etunson 17 months and wade basa aprobo na commissioner 8 countries wa West Africa hanum a we Ghana free mu a no nso na wodini tuma wo ho Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea, Liberia, Mali, Senegal, Sierra na Togo. Na bra wodini tuma die nyina eba na wie ye no. Na obo President Abaso na naban Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Abujina Po onso obo na Abaso. So aya de pa se o fight gadam safe way. Womu etu America kode womu ye nyina ne se womu bebo kwaye ne japade ho ban no aban no ayade pa.
I've been to Bolgatanga, I've been north of Wa, I've been all over Ghana, announcing and launching Australian Aid projects. And your Chief of Staff used to work for ActionAid. And so with ActionAid, after you and your wife, when I was in quarantine when I first arrived, I read that you and your wife were so concerned about the mistreatment of elderly women who are accused of so-called witches. And so Australian Aid is now supporting the women up in the north east of of Ghana who have been forced out of their homes and are living in the so-called witches' camps. And so I think that the work that we've done to contribute to Ghana's sustainable mining.
Dear Yatin Casey, High Commissioner Gregory Andrews, Nanwatina Mampeni, another Danko Kufuado, a year non what I say. Omunya ya nanka, wabetina no muata kakra, where our ba ye, Nitumedi and Naye, so packed, entiama, one takra na womodanasi, and a sumpa or dear Baba Sumuye.
It's been a short but very packed program we've had from you in this 16, 17 months you've been here with me. It's a pity, but it's very much part of your business, coming and going as diplomats. So for some reason, you have to go after this very short tenure. Congratulations. It's been short, but as the Secretary said, it's full of activity. Some of which you yourself have now described, and it has helped cement an already very strong relationship. Australia and Ghana, right from the time of our independence, have had very strong relations. We're both members of the Commonwealth, a lot of common history, and we've built on that to have very good relations. I think what we're looking forward to now is stronger and stronger economic ties, stronger bilateral trade between our two countries. This is something that the business communities of both of our countries should be looking at to explore ways of building on this good relationship.
Dear Yatin Kase Tatuya Ghana Mampene His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation, Honorable Dr. Kwekwe Friye, and Wanogreti, a 21-member governing board, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research. Na ceremony no aseno, and Dr. Kwekwe Friye, Yakate Winumse, was Rada Wumuada Ruma, a Tuma Wumu Babayano, Wumu make sure, say, operations, Yambayana, no, private sector, no, Wumu bet me no Makabom Waye Tuma Kama. Na intellectual property right no ebe to me alternative fund adiamu omen na adesua bebrebe egu aban so no wenya bi ade atuta no
no science technology no omo no mo yem pensem hwehwemu na omo de ato Ghana economy said ye benya eye de abefo ekwan ya ye de ya nioma na ye de ama ye dwadie akoso nti na me se omuma Ghana fo nyina ente na ye scientist na ye nti sa nimdie ne nhwehwemu omo hu ni nyina no se Ghana fo omo na na di no mo nte nti yanso broni se ye frontier ho kakra no bia wo se CSR in by extension no MEST environment science and technology no yanso ye wo ho na so omo concentrate bia wo commercial viability na je se wo di kodwa so a ebeton ebemaye man tumpon e na me ka kiro the private sector no say intellectual property rights between institutions in the private sector or Ghana wa no je san kohwe because hono na eso munye musika
ya tin ka say aya Dr. Kweku Efriye, Honorable Minister for Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation. Na board my Emma Governing Board, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, Professor Robert Adabo, and Ononso Etese, Umbayi the woman who I yatuma at the Abu Abai.
Your number brim, a total no year more. You should be able to improve in my year. Now, my Ghana economy so I Indiane and Sio and Drossia, Yabako and Drum, Yabako said your kind infectious disease. Yare dominate there, you know. This year, Ghana beyond 8, said a bedroom repair. Yen try yen crack among Nima Bibrino. CSR, oh, fap him, oh, was indeed. Nima Beya, Bepan into me and Casse, Yakoto, Adibia, your cochana koto, if ye no see to me about money. Na yen quiet to me, Yano, Yen Kakra like prototype, na ya pe, Ankra industries, Yakatons, I do ye, na Modiamo Mefani and Bomb na Muyen Bibri.
Yatin Kasa Etatway, Oya board chairman Emma Governing Board, Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, Professor Robert Adabo, Onna yate ne kase. Na Ghana Communication Technology University College, Anna Omu appointe Emmanuel Ohene Afuakwa, Professor, Sir Onya Vice Chancellor, Enfama Adishiabia no. Na sa an appointment here by Wabra University Governing Councillor, Professor Kofi Ewusabo Asari, Etienim, Anna Omoyi ne se currently, ono na wonse etire na 122 school no kama. Professor Emmanuel Ohene Afuakwa currently, oye wahine ewo Fiapre traditional area, ewo Bono regional, ninkonwedin ade Obrempon Professor Tem Amponsa Wotosuminu. Ono nso na ya president ma Africa Society of Food and Technology. Professor Ohene Afuakwa yi ebra womu ede no tena na konwa so yi en wode na ase ede matedia mponyankopon so wada na se pa sanyu ono a enkasa adum webeda aso nusu bie. Osada Ghana Mampeni His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo Odano ase. Minister of Communication Mame Aslowusu Akufo Osada no ase. Asada Minister of Energy Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempeh Governing Council University no wada wonu nyina ase se womu na aboa amani suade huni abem na onwu wonu mu anim aseda.
Form hamno na adwuma wo University of Ghana enti omampanyi na Adoranko Akufo-Addo na eyimeba school ha se me head school as the acting president of the then Ghana Technology University College na no honorable Esla ene honorable Matthew Opoku Prempeh ene honorable Ignatius Bafowa na ejamachi support omampanyi emamisa appointment no nti me na say kese ema omo say arehwemu a omo nya omo omo heta machi ma obampanye ma me sa appointment na de me ba school pom ha say me mra me hwe ensesa school no na school no entimi mfa ne ntoma pamfra na say no school no abe aban school I say ya free Ghana Communication Technology University na ye mandate aban dia ma say yen concentrate on ICT.
Nanwati na Professor Emmanuel Ohene Afuakwa etrese woden sakraya soronko eba enamadisuam.
Say ensa me ba no say me kan ne say ya restructure yentimi enkoso enye de ya na abra say aban asesan din asesan akwankyere foforo a yemfa enti the programs are you school ha no say ya san na de bi ka ho na ya hwe say ICT na aban say en concentrate na no ho programs na ye enti ya biem na ya by school no as say ya be restructure into colleges mensa. First one be College of Computing Systems and Technology, and also College of Communications Engineering, and College of Business and Technology. And these colleges, and under each college, you have faculties. Faculties, no so college ba kumbia no, you have faculties ma kuma kumbia 4, and you have and also be 12, and some departments.
Na Enwati na Chief Executive Officer Emma Ghana National Petroleum Corporation GNPC Dr. Kofi Koduasapon Ebo Professor Emmanuel Ohene Afuakwa Abaso appointment ya Yediamani.
Chairman, as you are aware, virtual learning is with us now and indeed has come to stay. Your university should lead our dear country to get the best of this new normal. The new programs that you have developed certainly respond to our contemporary needs. The vision you lend in your efforts. Intensify your efforts in this direction. GNPC, which I lead, will continue to support this university. I can confirm that the proposal you have sent is receiving very positive.
Dear Yatin Kasa Etatoye Penimpa wada GNPC ano Dr. KK Sapon. Na a best point savings and loans aye Carol's night ɛna 9 lessons ɛwɔ mu head office a ɛwɔ nkra ha no sɛ yi a ɔmu di ebronya no na saa dwumadie no na enya agrokra yɛ kama pa wo hyɛ sɛ deɛ ɛkɔafoɔ de nnwomtoɔ ɛto bronya nnwom edi himsia saa kenkan bible ka ho a na enika pa na festival of 9 lessons and carols annual celebration bi a womuta ye ansana bronya dano ankasa eduru so saa bre ni duru a womuka bible na adwomtofo nso ato nnwom ka bible na adwomtofo nso ato dwom a ne nyina efa Yesu Kristo ni bronya ye a ye di ya ho. Managing Director ma Best Point Savings and Loans Dr. Fred Safo Kantanka okesi no ase en wode na ase emerade se wahye adwumekoi so a ya boni bia nto wonum afi ekɔ na wie ya yɛkɔ akɔwura afefufuro mu osan board management na adwumayɛfoɔ abaso adwumade a wɔn yɛ na afi mu nyinaa ya adwumayɛ tumi gyina ne naso a ɛde bɛsi nnɛ mo ayɛ adeɛ paa iko erade ensira mo afi wasada customers yase sɛ gya wokɔto sakramesi apata so a na kwabrane ne pagya ne si wɔ madaroma ɛna Best Point Savings and Loans etumi gyina ne naso a ɛde bɛsi nnɛ.
I heard the Nyamia Yamai from January, February up to December. Initially, named Enye, but Nyamia Dom with our team of management and branch staff who be a Timmy Abo and Homodi and movie, and they say at the bank, Nessie, they be a now you heard the Nyamia Ya, and to me, Matney Uncle, or see a da, get the Nyamia say. Internet a nasi near the Manyami, near the carol service also at us. A nasi and one year bayan. Customer said the Macau Hano. Oma said Oba Best Point and it's what to Anamon Papa. Oma Yenio Mohasi any Juma and Yo Moye. Yet Timinio Maye Juma and at Doom Unhia Biano Bar. Yamau. And I also didn't say, yet so ye BBI French say. Oba ya hwede wa ho odin sɛde onomacity ni ahwɛ sɛde besinti etimi ayɛ dede aboa na sɛde yɛtimi ne yɛ customers ayɛ adwuma 58 years yɛti o manim sɛ oba ohia bibi na ba Best Point de a wɔde mu ase yɛbɛboa oh board de o ma ya de yɛ me ba yɛ na normal bio entuto yie me board members woko na ochiro ma se ade a opeso ye no mu vision na no mabwa and no ma ye de akọ me management de akọ board bibia no ha o ma atu egu ni nyina woko na ochiro ma se no mu se eto asoma o mo ye ma management and staff ade ba akọ meka se me de o ma se me ba ye teamwork obie ni ho a wa se baby se on the on ka ho nyina asom abomu pro ama ene Best Point I can first no ofre ni background so momra obi amfiu ene aniji odo ene edit Best Point enti yame na yes I no ma yamai Ghana for open bank open savings salons o sika ko na anya ye adwuma dia savings salon ko Best Point
ba ko pe Best Point dia yɛte ka sei or managing director ma Best Point Savings and Loans Limited Dr. Fred Safo Kantanka na nuati na software wotina dwumadie no mu edandan kama Reverend John Eduji o katre board na management ni adwumayefo nyina sɛ baabi awrade de won bedru bia no mamu mu hunu ne sɛ ayo mu ahoɔden na mom tumi bi na kura wo mu.
Do not forget, and may I say to Best Point management, to staff and to customers, the Lord has been good. Do not forget that this level you are, it is the Lord that has brought you. Come on, put your hands and give him praise. Give him praise tonight. The Lord has been good. Give him praise. Give him praise. You know what? The best time with God is your moment of gratitude and thanksgiving. And many of us do not know that. It is the reason you can't pray for 2 hours. Because it is mysterious to us, to many people. It is because you do not know that when you take time to thank God for your 3 children, you will spend 1 hour. When you thank God for your 3 children systematically, you will spend 1 hour just for your 3 children. By the time you thank God for their health, thank God for their education, thank God for many other things, you are done with 30 minutes. It is because we are ungrateful, we cannot even talk to God for 30 minutes. So do not be ungrateful. God is looking forward to your gratitude. In fact, it is the reason he spoke to the people specifically in clear language. I expect you not to forget me. After I've done all this for you, don't forget me. But I know that we all owe God some gratitude tonight. And when you leave here, spend some 10 minutes and thank God for all he's done for you.
We Reverend John Eduji Nanwetino. Customers here called to media announcing so at Reweniji.
The friend Kwame Frimpong. Many penny out Sharport International. Like I said, best point. We know I'm starting from day one. And that would be I think I was the maybe second or third person. Maybe account to. Since then, you know my up to date. Honestly, there has been most progress on my life and my business. And I recommend anybody, whoever, say, will be on more than say, only boys from the band, no more by you. On the Hukoswa, any area. 5 minutes, best for the engagement and chair. But Pierre pass 2.5 years. And no more, I am a man.
Dear Yati, Womuka say a best point customers nibi. Omu die na yejina so ahomeka se bono so tia we be ba. Ya de die na wati mu nyina esi yanso ebeba.
Peace FM.
Abusia, your friend Nana Yaukesi, Ubetimi Aframe the Cardinal. May despite media Jumayeni, despite media say, Yamamunira Fishiapa, Afepa, Enko Nematuyem Fieso, Azalo Azase. Mambi, despite media care, Afio Afia ne banana wo.
Hello, your friend Mama ya Konedu. Yaba Penio, a big friend Mama Africa. A beef from authentic. Munim dada. Me mama nyina fishiapa. Yes say I think ko metuye. Afio afi despite media emamo afishiapo.
Peace FM. Peace FM.
Yama yetiefo nyina akwaba. Afe na wati mu die ni European Investment Bank EIB ama Ghana 82.5 million euros say yamfan support ya pomodin afe yampa specialist medical equipment emfama womu fight the COVID-19 nyina na ebra ebeka yensa no dear Mampeni Nana the Danko Kufuado Ekafa Huni.
I want to give you that assurance that these monies will be used in an efficient and that they are of critical importance for where we are. The pandemic has shown the importance of robust healthcare systems all over the world. And my country is no exception. So the decisions we have taken to be more self-reliant in the dispensation of our healthcare system is finding support with you, and we are very, very grateful for that development.
Way Mampeni Nana the Danko Kufuado. Na Mampeni Nana the Danko Kufuado yan wakachre European Union say COVID-19 vaccine no aya womu binya available in farmer Africa countries no.
Let us help make vaccines available to all parts of the world. Encourage our citizens to take the jab, and we would win the fight against COVID faster and together. We have all learned some very painful lessons from this pandemic. We in Africa need to build up our health delivery systems to enable us withstand future crises, and we're doing so.
Wey aya mampeni Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Ghana Military Academy 2021 graduation parade yase. And Vice President His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mohammed Bawumia ekate wonum se wakoba akwa womunshai emfanko omutumedie hu eye garamseku.
Changes posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, the entire world is now confronted with the adverse impact of global warming and climate change. Deforestation due to illegal lumbering and bad agricultural practices, environmental degradation caused by illegal mining, and pollution of our water bodies are now an albatross on our national development. Our rivers are fast drying up.
Wey aya Dr. Mohammed Bawumia, Executive Director ma Ghana Education Watch, Edu Watch, and one nua Patricia Sifafesa ekasa mechire owura Kofi Asare en wobo abaya baso se waya ade pa so lanche Ghana TVET service
and riot say aban I launch Ghana TVET service kuwa pre-tertiary education law na aban pass last year no law na man ho kwan say aban ente na onhwe na all technical education institute Ghana nyina na embrace akuba tanase na onope manage your money na whether say we under Ministry of Manpower or under Ministry of Social Welfare ministry bia wo bia no e was say basa konase no na e was say da aban ase e san say e na monka se pa na aban any Ministry of Education etu.
Education Watch Ghana Executive Director Owura Kofi Asare na kane mampeni His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ana wakatira bansa na daruma emudia omaneni nkohopa isanse sika ya dekra mufra manone bano edoso pa edreni oman kofesia omaneni ko Ghana de no ho ebetumi aboa.
I'll also appeal to government. I mean, government is the biggest spender in our economy, and so if we even put a caveat that all government procurement must give priority to Ghana rice, it's only when it's not available that you might have to fail, then we should be able to use government's procurement muscle to even improve consumption of our own rice, rather than the imported one. And it will help us in terms of our foreign exchange. Ghana is predicted that we're importing almost $700 million to almost $1 billion worth of rice every year, because of course our population is growing.
Na the ayatene kase aye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na sa dumedie Don Etekum Kufuor Foundation aye Ghana Rice Interprofessional Body and womukwasra wonum na nuati no former president His Excellency John Etekum Kufuor enso kawe.
Send Ghana the hard currency. The brepa ni hard currency. Inyani enough for that. The kramo fee amanoni. A monos in a babas fee Vietnam was a fee, India was a fee, Japan was a fee, and you're fresh in poor. You see, can you now millions and millions of dollars? I've been able to make the answer the anime now. Not the way more year you must see, and the more cover Ghana. Na mono se po impose se abe staple ya aduane a obi a di mo sisi na mo dua na na chese mo save Ghana sika pa papa bi na I'm sure so ye costly na se na mo ya no ya anti abia de kra be say action to akodi nkrofo bi sika be kan dia sa na dia city dia me da pa to get this news.
Dia yatene ka se cha to ye Ekane mampeni John Etekum Kufuor na president ma Ghana Rise Interprofessional Body na nete ayen so de adesrade to abanyanim
aban fa ne nansi from non kasa look emu wo hoi emu edi yenya ye se foreign exchange bebre ne de kramo nti se ne ye pese ye twa saade no so a aban fa ne nansi from na yenye enuama bi a ebema saade no aba yen kasa aban mrakuafo sika free da bi ne e kan say ye ko na ye ko akopɛ sika de abeye kua adwuma hihye ni be ho e ho nyu kakra
deɛ yɛte ne ka sɛ ɛyɛ president ma Ghana Rise Interprofessional Body nana ejeyi ayɛ na ononyamfo Alan Kojo Kyeremante wɔ Mmarahyɛbadwafie ɛna woyi nsɛm ano no wɔtɛ sɛ sika yɛde kra ɛmo every 2017 ɛde bɛsi 2020 ɛyɛ 6.80 ma menkae sika no bio na dɔɔso aya 6.874 billion Ghana cedis and yade kra emo every 2017 edibesi 2020 enya nonkwa ya sign ade 3.993 billion and yade kra fish edifi aburekire baye ya sign yusu 1.881 billion and yade kra ankokwanam edifi aburekire baye ya sign ayusu 487 million Ghana cedis and yade kra meat and sufi aburekire baye vegetables 281 million Ghana cedis and yade kra vegetables baye afi 184 million and yade kra poultry nkoko edifi aburekire baye.
One has to maintain a very delicate balance between the quantity of rice that is produced locally at any given point in time and what is imported to ensure that there are no serious shortages. In that respect, we continue to monitor the production of rice locally with all the support that is provided by my ministry and by the Ministry of Food and Agriculture.
Deɛ yɛte ne ka sɛ ayɛ Alan Kojo Kyeremante John na Mmarahyɛbadwafie na speaker ni hɔ wɔtu kwan na wɔkɔ yɛn nsɛm bebree esi wɔ n'akyi nti ɛbrɛ a wɔba asɛm baako a na edi mu akotene ɛna wɔkyerɛ mu sɛ wɔno speaker of parliament ɛyɛ ɔno right honorable Aban Kingsford Suman Baben no sɛ wɔni wa yɛni obi asɛ acting speaker obi a obetena na konwa no bia aye speaker te se ono de no a on acte onya se o mete anum se speaker mesaya Mmarahyɛbadwani yeni saa de no wo omumrem
exists in this house to guide our conduct. This will ultimately prevent an interpretation of our rules that provides us with problems. As to the issue of a deputy speaker being counted for the purposes of quorum, and you recall what happened that day, without a doubt, our standing orders and the 1992 Constitution clearly outlines a bar on the one presided in Parliament in respect of participating in debates.
The ayatene ka say aye Aban Kingsford Suman Baben ono aye Speaker of Parliament ma Ghana no achi no osa ka say bio adefa ejina wo musi wo Parliament wa bra na onu ni ho no wo kire se wo mu betumi afọ mu quorum e wo Parliament wo no mu a e kire se enipa e ba Mmarahyɛbadwafie enyi wo mu e wote ma ho no Oma ba ye so wa sign them aba parliament wo mo sign nyina chese mo aba sa nipa no na tumi take decision eno say wo tema ho so wa sori apio we take decision ye but nipa no amakra na ebi ba ye emo mo akotena tema ho no mo a sa nkofo ni take decision aya na enche da anye yesa.
Honorable members, the question of whether or not a quorum exists either for the conduct of parliamentary business or for taking a vote in parliament is therefore a question of fact. The practice in all parliaments since the inception of the fourth parliament, or the fourth republic, has been to raise the issue of quorum on the floor at the time a business or the vote is being taken. It's usual to raise it. It's a member who will get up and raise that issue. Honorable members, admittedly, it is a responsibility of the chair to make a determination if there's a quorum at the beginning and at any time during the sitting of the House.
Na yasawa Parliament wa Speaker of Parliament Right Honorable Aban Kingsford Sumano Babin Esan etre mu kan se one tena won mu se oba betete aban ena on penso se aban so betete no ese aboa na hawo a won se anibu wono wate won mu se speaker on ha aban na se aban so ne ne beye eran boy a wasumano ha no odi so wasumano ha no odi so dia and the only free national.
On these matters, let me reiterate my solemn pledge to the people of Ghana, which I canvassed in my first formal communication to this House. I will not, and I mean what I say, I will not superintend over a parliament to frustrate or obstruct government business. But I will equally not preside over a weak House or be tagged as an errand boy of the executive arm of government. This House is fully focused in discharging its mandate.
Member now na member yes stomach speaker upishini ha no woko upishini ha no woko upishini ha utuna baby a kokwa sense na wasaso na first deputy minority whip wasaya mrasebede ma adese wo banda oni ye nua sarama atekuku apente kasa no wo kirem sentia two deputy chairperson wo musake wo mukaka kire wo muse wo munkofre wo muboso mra.
The Right Honorable Speaker wanted the country to move on, but at the same time he also wanted to put on record his views in terms of what has happened during his absence, and I think that one he did that.
Dear Yatin Kase Ahmed Ibrahim na Emra Sebe de Fio Muanso and PPP Progressive People Party womuta say sa levi no ade a womu reject kura womu mpese womu betidi kura na ebra womu ne yenua sarama atikuku apento kasa communication director Ferris Mante
enye eto foforo eni bi hia e wo budget no na maye the harsh economic conditions are Ghana for ekumu na maba we nsason ebetumi afri ho ejina se yensika kakra yensa aka se yegigi wotuo dadamu no prudence ya man be shim no wa manage ene be Ghana for ho etumi ahenha na yegigi se parliament botaye no ndwumadie se obegina ni padodo no anamu na wahwe se nipa ebeba Ghana for enchen asemi ya Ghana for nyina aka bom kasa de akia levi na wo budget no no as I said parliamentarians no ehu say Ghana for nyina na say momo nyesa etoya ebeyi entu members of parliament lititru no NDC minority enyina wona so twintin no
we Ferris Mante communication director MPPP wone yenua sarama atikuku apento Minister for Education wasaya mrasebedeni ema adese a wobosumti ononyamfo Dr. Saya wedutum and what as a budget ya gitumu a educational sector no crowd a game changer.
One free senior high school mampani adodanko kufado na wabeshishen fefe or the TVET abeka ho we see TVET school applied technology high schools STEM high schools February be du ye bie na adenti na kodu 2024 say for asem pakodom Dr. Dichum niema ye fiti ase no nyame ada Roma beyond 2024 Ghana besesa Ghana is going to change beyond 2024 with MPP in government. Meaning, Ghana from Padiboni or Padipa. Countries already a kind of transform education education. So education system transform that my best is our bra ubo when new be no manos the sanes the sanfi ube kwankre France education the centerpiece. So when education writer the way be wrong.
Dr. Osaya Weduchim, Honorable Minister of Education. Krobia Sante Kotokwanino Tumfo say to our Tosumino. And what the other Sradia Mamra Sibe de Fiese. And more monte by the Tinibebre, as I know more frustrated about Nejmayanso.
If we are good citizens, we have to pay our taxes. We elect people to represent us to make sure there's some equilibrium in what governments do. It is to our good that our representatives in Parliament subject the national budget to the most rigorous scrutiny and to call for changes. Governments must always also have the humility to acknowledge and embrace useful inputs from all sources. But our representatives need to also bear in mind that it is not their role to either determine policy for the executive or to frustrate them from performing their legitimate duties. The good thing in a democracy is that people listen, observe and weigh what their leaders do over time and pass their judgment at the appropriate time.
Way I crop ya Sante Kotokwanino Tumfo say to ya Otosum na Asante Regional Chairman ma All Teachers Alliance Ghana, Frank Jomfo, and All Teachers Alliance Ghana demonstration umucha say Ghana Education Service for Toto laptop biabre wonumua odi yahye enye
Afidie na omo de maye no wo check in computer specification na quality na afidie na quality afidie wo from 1.1 gigahertz in this time and age no enye papa Pentium 2 yentimi emfanye bibia papa bia yentimi fan ko virtual class amwa enti yasema ye ka se titia ne se omo pese omo de saade ne maya ye employer no se o de saade ne maya eni se enye tu ahoka.
Dear Yate Sir Okase Asante Regional Chairman ma All Teachers Alliance Ghana, Frank Jomfo. Na National Secretary Emma Colleges of Education Teachers Association of Ghana, Ora Nathan Wahine Jai, and Wakachra Yenia Erica Ifase, Womu How Bebre, Uma Kachra Bain. Na woma ya bayin so emfi wonumunti January da etoso ensia womu be ya strike
nti omo say yema mo kwan na omuntu a compensated form of that arrears no amuntu aye no and okay nti back and forth but eventually no the to me say any one year a compensated amount have something in line with the new conditions of service. I ever started negotiations now. At that point, I wanted to say, Ombutia sa arrears no October, November, December. Omi sign memorandum of understanding on 24th of September. Then ebema kwaima omonso ISR payment. Not just say conditions of service now implementing from 2017. Meaning just October no Ombutia arrears no started the implementation of it. No na DHR October. In said Ministry of Finance send an implementation letter to controller. But up to date, no, omuntia the year I finished the year.
Dear Yatene Kase, aye Nathan Wahini Jai, Wania Erica Aifa. Na President Ma Porte Farmers Association, Ora Victor Oponweje, Onia Naomi Obenewa Kasan Wechremu say, feed noa, omudi feeding kokone de asortu. Aya challenge kase pa de ma wo mu baten kokko pa nkofo benya ade di bronya de bebre wo ho.
This year has been very tough. Ya brepa poultry farming anywhere this year onya niche and still I go so aye but so far nkukwa I say ye di ma nkrofo for Christmas here e de nyame ya aduma ye betimi ama obia pesota akukubia benye biato. Except say a board movie picture because the cost to know cost through.
Dear Yate Sir Okase Oniya Naomi Obenewa, President Ma Porte Farmers Association, Victor Opon Ete, Minister of Food and Agriculture na ekatre ni anemu aton tomatoes say emu obi antu kwa nkọ Burkina enkofa ntosu mantosi de Awurade adom bebre wa ha ebusu na Press Secretary Minister of Food and Agriculture Isa Alasan ene ye nua Sadamati Kukwa Pentel atwete nkomo no kan say
yɛde traders no ama saa farmers ne sɛ ɔmo no ɔmo eni sawo so sɛ be ya ɔmo ebenya tomato ni bi atɔ ɛwɔ ɔman mu ha Christmas yɛ be yɛ nim sɛ bronya duru a Ghana for yigi tomatoes pa nti no yɛhyɛ ɔmo keten sɛ ɛho nhia sɛ ɔmo bɛkɔ brochi na bio emu no tomato na ɛwɔ ha no no sɛ ɔmo ɔmo di nhyehyɛ na yɛde ato gano pɛpɛɛpɛ a ade a tomato no ɔmo benya more tomato no quality ones a Tebi wofia eche ansa na apro emusuo no so aduane so wo mu a anusuo na ede no bi ne ede bema akuafo ni ama yenye bi edi Christmas even beyond that kwa
we Isa Minister of Food and Agriculture ana omo katre wo mu eto tomatoes se tomatoes de bebre wa ha Entimama ubia nko Burkina nkofa entosi emma na coalition of youth organizers and womu de abasobode emma mampeni na nado danko Akufo-Addo se wa ya de pass wasumi esi agina se obia wo na memmu mu a wo president edi no one resign na general secretary ma Ekuwe a coalition of national youth organizers National Youth Organizer MRCPP Comrade Osei Kofi Akwa and wade asemi atu da woni enua na womi obenewa na etwete sankomo
ahoho a de pa. This is the first time Omampanyina na Danko Akufo-Addo atu anamo bia you feel say a step in the right direction is aiming at fighting conflict of interest, abuse of office and corruption. Na the thing na say if we say the Fourth Republic yase and yoma bebri koswa ya father say saa na ye no na so impei
Aniama bebre ohonmo ekoso nanso entaye Comrade Osei Kofi Akwa ana yete ne kase Ashanti Regional Minister Onyamfo Samose Mensa and what say a Central Market Redevelopment Project in Phase 2 no wia ebema di congestion ekoso ni nipa agba peso no atuacha.
We only changed the function of KGTR into shops and created only 108 parking spaces maximum. Phase 2, no, we are hoping it's a bad address. And one more day, floor back home, a car park. This meant no. And from no car no be park here, both commercial and private vehicles. Because if it's one more shops, there 8,000. 8,000, no. You find say mu or hanchi mu numpe. And a walker. Not just a wo expect cars there 400. 400 omni parking space. One more shops crowd on omni 400 omni. Na any air kota de na wo car wons go park. And commercial vehicles ya two nyina. So we are hoping say see we phase 2 na how a wo Kumasi say duma ye fi edum cars na gba peso ni ade no. We will solve that problem.
We will solve that problem. Na Ashanti Regional Minister ya Onyamfo Samose Mensa and what it to that's a billboards be a esisi Asante Mantem Kropon Kumasi ya a year candidate for being a woman I pray to me dear MPP Mun woman from farm so no wo be uncle to need the anyasa dear tea or no abekwa to nina and no a chief executive director Emma Create Link Advertising Company Ora kwesi director say want to me vani to me enkotutu saade ni hu abra ese wonu monsa
yen idea na ye de rent enti say obi ba ye ni KMF for contract on the billboard ye num na ye adwuma na billboard no stand no enye politician bi adia yen idea na ye de rent enti say obi ba o say op billboard a rent now the man now the idea boss man it's a contract between you and that person.
Dear Yatine Kase, a chief executive director ma Create Link Advertising Company. Ura kwesi ejare. Na Minister of Education na Ghana Education Service. Eka bomu a national standardized test no.
national standardized test we ni di kan na di kan so ba na di mu pa na ama esuahunu bebre so a bema de yebeye no next year no so no atumi po akona nim asen de ye no this year all the centers are me monitor ye ene minister so monitor ye ene mpenifo awodo monitor ye nyina so eye de ekọ nim ekọ yi ba bi ba ku mienu bi nso sinto bi e ba ho bi anso no eye ade a ye take note enu nti no overall no national standardized tests are very successful.
The Ayatene Kase, Deputy Minister of Education, Honorable Reverend John Intim Photo. Na concern road contractors, Anna Umukase, Public Relation Officer Emma Wunum, Uraya Obediako, and what I say, Ununyam for Kwesiam Wakwata, Minister for Roads and Highways. Omutia contractor for car, Omutia Nunshanimu. Yɛhyɛ w'anim ufiri hin ɛhina woteɛ yɛhyɛ wo background wa ansa ne yɛtua sika no ama obi nso hɔ no yɛhyɛ w'anim hwɛ baabi a wofiri a wodeɛ no te sɛ nyame ba
yen sikasɛm a akam a ebi deɛ akɔakɔhyɛm 7 years ebi 5 years ebi 4 years a ebi si enedai no yensa enya enka sika no na ɛyɛ ade a am sɛ ɛha adwene paa yie ɛtɔ da a yɛte sɛ yɛtua contractors ka na ama wɔn a yɛdede wɔn ka asɔre na wɔtu yɛ so sa sɛ wɔba na wɔba abɛgye wɔn sika nanso wobɛkɔm no na sika no akɔdi nipa mmienu nipa mmiɛnsa bi bɔtɔm a ada contractors na yɛaka no yɛnte ho hwee bio ɛyɛ ade a ɛha adwene yɛn nyinaa ne yɛyɛ adwuma nti yɛhwɛ sɛ anka akatua bi ba saa de a na sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ nka obi biara nsa etimi ɛka sika ni nanso so ɛnyɛ saa ɛnɛteɛ
yɛtua ne nhyehyɛ ne mu deɛ yɛte ne kase ɔyɛ public relation officer ma concern contractors Uraya Obediako na wɔte mu na yɛnua Benes Boaten bo aprɔbɔ kakra kɔ tudu Suhum Sawem Lagos Mafikumase Adidome Ekoshe beside next station what here na drobes ne trese nipa mfoka akra
Dudu atwemu no nyama na ye hu ye no aga by this time no we hu na light ha asesi ade nyama sisa ye to kwan on table we be to kwan akọ celery fra na so be ba de be pass na de amema ni e se aye to kwan senia
adwuma no still is slow saa bre o sɛ kekuro mu yɛ hye kyɛn sɛ de ehuni still adwuma no wɔ fam de nti ɛwɔ fam me ntimi nkyerɛ deɛ me feel sɛ BS ka 7 na ama na abasa o sɛ de be yo ɛsɛ cars ka no boarding ɛna diesel 7 spare parts 7 no cost nti ama adwuma no sɛ de o sɛ ka ɛkɔ ntimi nkɔ passengers ni nyɛ scam foka
na acting director ma Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training Dr. Fred Chei Asamoah ana obo mampeni na nado danko Akufo-Addo abaso se otumi ama TVET aya attractive wa ka womani baje pa te said the okan.
Something that is commendable because Ushemwa, the Abina year from 2017 up on Sanu Jumensuano, Esronkon, Eviso Osime movie using Nako Ministry of Education. The 2 acts have been passed. Osime year competency-based training curriculum. Now we're putting enough resources to develop 400 trade areas. First near struggle, now man on the phone Nebiomoye, Nebia curriculum bakono, it take you 2 years. Now government has made resources available for 100 professions. On the whole, no, a hen ye free, a hen ye bedroom, a hand ye free, and a hand ye bedroom. And out of the 5-year strategic plan abandoned by he's been able to achieve about 80%. It's not perfect system, but we believe it's the talk also now whilst we are expecting the next 5-year strategic plan from 2023 to 2027, no, we will be able to see an improvement on first 5-year strategic plan.
Dear Yatene Kasa etatu kurai Penipa Ebano Tivatia Acting Director Commission for Technical and Vocational Education and Training Dr. Fred Chei Asamoah Nidie na yejina so na yade enadie na wotidie nyina aba na wieye yadamase moni yatena saa fitiafi asase e de aba besi saa bre na wote se nne eye bronya entinya ade a yɛbɛba sɛ Awurade yɛ adom a yɛbɛtena fie na yɛagye yɛahome ɛsiane sɛ ɛyɛ bronya Saturday na mmom yɛtumadie nkaeɛ no deɛ ne nyinaa bɛkɔ so kama na wɔme ɔbene waa yɛ sɛmufoɔ ɔtena fidie no akyi Patricia Sefa Fisher ɔnso yɛ sɛmufoɔ a ɔte fidie no akyi bi Benes Boateng sɛmufoɔ te fidie no akyi bi International Peter Square ɔno ɔde yɛkɔ internet so amansan kyea Kwabena Maafo yɛadamase ama momoniti a Awurade nsira mo na wɔhyɛ Israelfoɔ so a wɔn ho ama asɛmmɔne biara no wɔnte n'anim nkyerɛ mo obi biara bibi da wakoma so wa bronya wuni anidasoɔ Awurade ma mo nyinaa anidasoɔ megye di sɛ yɛbɛba memenda sɛ biewu a na ɛbɛyɛ 2022 Awurade nhyira mo mayɛ adeɛ mo ne yɛn atena saa ɛde abɛsi nnɛ yɛdamase o afihyiapa
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
So penny day, some penny a futu some already non cosuna be seven. So penny day, some penny a futu some already non cosuna be seven.
Yes, I miss a way. What's your saying? And I can't go say, I never miss a but so far, so never get you some. This again is one day, the man will bother me, Jack. One day, now one day, what was you so far? I never get you say one day, what was you so far? David, the new person for some hair, what to pay about for? You said, and you said, what? I never get you.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.